Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, and today feels like an especially I was going to say sad Saturday. That's not a very good way to start the day, is it? But I'm especially missing singing today because not only is today the day that we were meant to have sacred song in the Wesley Church, it also marks the first day of Earth Week. And I kind of had a plan for this week that I was going to start the week with an Earth Day special today at Sacred Song and do lots of Earth songs, and quite possibly go outside and sing. And then on Wednesday's Earth Day itself, 22nd of April, and I was going to hold an event outdoors in Chester, probably out on the meadows, somewhere out in nature, where we could sing to the land directly. Wonderful song, Sing to the Land. And then ending the week in Battersea Coed with my regular monthly group there, doing more Earth Day songs with them, with you. I know some of you are watching. So I'm really feeling, this was going to be such a different week to the week that it is. And on the subject of earth and love for the earth and care for nature and the natural world and environment that we all live in and are part of and depend on for life, in some ways this is the biggest gift that we could have given to the earth, to just not be out there polluting it and flying around the world and driving around, and so it kind of feels kind of bittersweet that yeah, and I guess that's the irony, isn't it, that at some level, to really love and cherish and honour nature, we need to kind of step out of it and let it get on, as a race, as a with our kind of domineering cultural narrative. And of course, on an individual level, it's really important to be out in nature because that reminds us that we are nature and connects us back into our natural selves. And especially at the moment, it's really good to kind of calm our stress levels. So that's where I'm at, Earth Day. The earth, love for the earth, love for the mother, love for creation. Yeah. So I've managed to create a black backdrop here, which may or may not become a thing. So I'm going to teach you a song. That's why I'm here, isn't it? Saturday the 18th of April. So to mark the beginning of Earth Week, I am going to do an Earth round. And I may deviate from the whole round thing this week. I would really love to share with you some of the Earth songs. So I will see how that unfolds. So this is a round that many of you who have come to Sacred Song will know. Many of you who have come and sung with me on Extinction Rebellion events will have sung this. And the words are from Chief Seattle, and the Chief Seattle Cycle, I think that's called. And it's set to music by someone who's done something very simple and beautiful, and I'm just opening the document now so I can credit that. Meanwhile, I will sing to you. Okay. So this song is best, I think, with a drum beat, just to keep the rhythm. And I decided not to experiment with my drum, you know, while I had a tight schedule to get this video out, because yeah, I've no idea if the drum would disrupt my singing in terms of the recording. It may well do, certainly would on Zoom. So, every part of the earth is sacred to my people. We are part of the earth, and it is part of us. This we know, the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. Our God is the same God. Our God is the same God. Every part of the earth is sacred to my people. Sing it with me. Every part of the earth is sacred to my people. We are part of the earth, and it is part of us. You try. We are part of the earth, and it is part of us. This we know, the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. This we know, the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. Our God is the same God. 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 Fantastic. So some of you will have learnt that with me, just the first 3 lines, not the last one. And the reason that I don't always do that one is because in some contexts I feel like it's important to keep things non-religious or not particularly affiliated to any particular religion. I have no objection to people bringing their faith in, but just in some contexts it feels right for me not to be leading anything that might look like something that it's not. But I fully get behind that statement, our God is the same God. I really feel like for those of us that do have faith and that do believe that there is a common essence in what we're all working with, praying to, allowing in, all of that. And yeah. So you may choose to sing whichever, however many lines you wish to, obviously. And sometimes I do this as a round with my groups. Sometimes I do this where we have 4 sections, and each section just sings one line over and over. But people are free to move in the room from one section to another. So you might immerse yourself in one line for a little while and then go across and sing another one. And then some people just stand where they are and sing all the lines as a round. So I love that. I love doing that with songs where I can, just having people free to move on the parts. So I hope I haven't talked too much, sorry. Let's sing the song. I have got the credit as well. So the music is Anahata Irada. I know nothing about him or her, but I love this really simple layered tune that they've written for these beautiful words. So thank you. to them, whoever they are, wherever they are. And let's sing. Let me get my note again. 4 times through. Every part of the earth is sacred to my people. We are part of the earth, and it is part of us. This we know, the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. Our God is the same God. Our God is the same God. Every part of the earth is sacred to my people. We are part of the earth, and it is part of us. This we know, the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. Our God is the same God. Our God is the same God. Every part of the earth is sacred to my people. We are part of the earth, and it is part of us. This we know, the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. Our God is the same God. Our God is the same God. Every part of the earth is sacred to my people. We are part of the earth, and it is part of us. This we know, the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. This we know, the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. Our God is the same God. Our God is the same God. Wonderful. I hope you enjoyed singing along with that. And I just repeated a line there, caught myself doing that. Sometimes it's one of those songs that I can really just get into, and I stop consciously paying attention to it. It's like a mantra, and I've kind of gone somewhere with it, so apologies for that. And yeah, I should have said that, obviously you need quite a lot of breath for each line, and you don't have to hold those notes at the end till the next line at all. But do make sure that you count the beats and wait. Yeah, that's one of the good things about having the drum, is because it keeps the rhythm. Anyway, gosh, this is a long one. I hope you've enjoyed that one anyway. And see some of you on Zoom in just under an hour. Okay, lots of love, everyone. Happy Saturday. Bye.